What do you do with 15 acres along one of your best waterways in the city that can build into something new for our city?
BusinessJournalDaily.com. 3 Minutes With is brought to you by Farmers National Bank.
Who's the only local bank with a mobile mortgage app? Farmers. Download the app to contact your lender, calculate payments, securely scan and upload documents, and check the status of your loan. Fiercely local, fiercely loyal, Farmers.
The hospital's been around ever since I was around, and my grandfather worked there. I'm pretty sure my mom might have been born there. And it turned into a site of, what do we want to do with this? And before, what do we want to do with it? We were all just focused on, we need to get this torn down. This is no longer a viable part of our community. And now that it is getting torn down as we speak, what do you do with 15 acres along one of your best waterways in the city that can build into something new for our city? And I think that's what the students really helped us figure out. And the ideas aren't final. It's going to take developers to come in, maybe not just us at Sapientia, but other people to come in and invest in that area. And that's really what we wanted to do, is create the narrative that gives people the ideas to invest and do something new. Is that a place for condos? Is that a place for market rate housing? Is that a place that connects to the Packard Park and the stuff that goes on at the amphitheater? Those are all questions that I'm not sure I have the answers to, but getting a lot of ideas on paper and seeing what they might be, I think someone in our community will come up with that. Kent State's already committed to coming back next semester, which is really exciting. The conversation that we want to start having with them is, what are all the sites for development in Warren and the broader valley? An atlas of opportunity is the way Kent State is saying it. And what that document's really going to do is help us outline the areas of focus for future students to do student projects. But also, I think that's the beginning sketch for a lot of our developers. For us at Sapientia, we're not the only developers in town, and we want more developers in town. And so a lot of that goes towards starting to tell the stories and create the narratives so people can see what these sites could be instead of what they were. And that's really what we want to help equip people with, and the students are going to play a really big role in that. And then also, our local elected officials and economic development folks have done a great job laying that groundwork. And really, we're just a part of trying to take the components that they've done and create a narrative that attracts people from Cleveland, attracts people from New York, attracts people from Chicago to invest their dollars here. I don't think it's that hard of a sell. And so I'm really excited to see what we end up getting over the next couple years, because I think that those groups are starving for places to invest. And we don't need there's already a ton of people investing in Columbus. There's already a ton of people investing in Pittsburgh. I wouldn't say those markets are saturated. Even Scottsdale, Arizona. There's so many people that are looking for investment opportunities, and the other parts of the country that you would see as primary or markets are kind of saturated. And so now the question is how do we create ourselves into a primary market? And I think that we're going to see that happen over the next couple of years.
BusinessJournalDaily.com. 3 Minutes With is brought to you by Farmers National Bank.
Who's the only local bank with a mobile mortgage app? Farmers. Download the app to contact your lender, calculate payments, securely scan and upload documents, and check the status of your loan. Fiercely local, fiercely loyal, Farmers.